What's happening, y'all? We are back and ready for action. Back and better than ever. I don't know what's happening.
Better than ever.
Better than ever. Yes. There we go. We're definitely not sleep deprived. That couldn't possibly be a factor. We're well rested. You created sleep.
Yep.
We're operating at optimal efficiency here.
Fucking Optimus Prime efficiency.
Yes.
Killing Decepticons and saving Cybertron.
That's what really, optimal means.
He's not saving Cybertron because he's saving Earth, and the Allspark is needed to save Cybertron, but like it's gonna kill Earth to save Cybertron.
I think they know. I think the audience knows exactly what you mean. You know, we don't have to break it down.
I just want them to know. I just want them to be in the know.
Right.
Please know. Really from Vegas view.
Is Transformers a Warner Brothers property?
I feel like it is.
Cartoons?
I feel like it is.
We're talking about, I was telling you to download Multiverses on Xbox so we can play it together. It's like Smash Bros.
Optimus Prime would be dope as fucking.
No, yeah. I was thinking, Starscream would be fun.
What's
or Megatron.
The one shit? Have you seen Ready Player One?
I have not, but I know what it is, yeah. The video
I haven't seen it, but that was Warner Brothers, right? Or was it just like random shit?
I think so, because it's like a video game movie with a bunch of pop culture references.
Iron Giant in there.
So that is Warner Brothers then. Iron Giant is a playable character in Multiverses, actually.
Oh, for real?
And he's like 3 times bigger than all the other characters. It doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense. He's a giant. What are you talking about?
No, imagine like you're playing Smash Bros. And like there's a character that's just on the Super Mario mushroom the entire time. Like that's Iron Giant. It's just a normal playable character. So anyway, that's not. I was saying it would be cool if they added Transformers in the near future. They just added Raven from Teen Titans. I think they're going to add Marceline from Adventure Time, the vampire lady. Yeah. Fun game, fun stuff.
Or do they add on?
Do they what?
Do they cycle through characters, or do they just keep?
Oh, they're permanently in there. Like I have The Rock as Black Adam. I have Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Joker, Harley Quinn, and now Raven. There's only one DC character I haven't unlocked, and her name's Nubia. I guess she's like Black Wonder Woman that I've never heard of in my life.
Yeah, her sister.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's in there. And those are all the DC characters, and then everything else is just random. Like there's Bugs Bunny, there's Marvin the Martian. I almost said Martian Manhunter. That's a DC character. Although they should add Martian Man, because they do like a bunch of crossover costumes, like so you can have outfits for characters that are of other characters. So like Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, he has a Finn costume, right? And like Finn has a Batman costume, and like there's all sorts of like Bugs has a Superman costume. Like, it'd be funny if Martian Manhunter had a Marvin the Martian costume, or vice versa.
Shit, you know what? That'd be dope.
And they all cost $20 a piece just for one costume. Yeah, it's insane. The microtransactions are out of pocket.
I don't need no costume. Fuck it.
It's quite.
They could fight naked for all I care. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I think Warner Brothers would care if they were fighting naked, but times are tough. It's hard to just afford fun, cool clothing for your fighters in the game. It's the state of gaming is in disrepair. The microtransactions are out of control. Like you can't even for some games you can't even play them without paying. Like it's just an element because there's some sort of game breaking mechanic or character gets introduced that if you don't have them, you're just SOL. You just have to eat shit. So
does the Iron Giant have a Superman costume?
he has a Batman costume, I want to say. Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
And the costumes don't actually influence gameplay whatsoever. It's just a cool cosmetic effect. Seeing your dude run around looking different than normal.
All I'm saying, you saw the movie, right? You saw the Iron Giant.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so passionate about this movie. You don't understand. It's such a beautiful movie. Because at the end, does he say, I want to be fucking Batman when he sacrifices himself?
I don't think so.
Is that what he says? That's not what he fucking says. Who does he say he wants to be when he sacrifices himself at the end of the fucking movie?
I couldn't tell you. It's been a long time. I used to have it on DVD.
Says Superman. What the fuck? What is in your memory that the Iron Giant is not in there?
He wants to be Superman?
He said the kid told him to be good like Superman. So when he's about to sacrifice himself, I think he put a little S on the chest. He was like Superman, and he flew up the way Superman does, and he like sacrificed himself. That's like his last words. He was like Superman.
He has a Frankenstein. He does have a Superman. It's like a Superman and a Batman crossover. It's kind of weird. That's what it is. I just thought it was Batman because I see the mask and I think Batman.
Mask.
Yeah.
Super.
And he has bat logos all over him. So
what the fuck?
What the hell? I want to show this right here. There we go. But that's what it is. It's not really Superman. Like that makes sense because when I would look at it, yeah, that's weird. When I would look at it, I would see that S, and I didn't understand why there's an S when he's clearly wearing a Batman mask and has the bat symbols, printed all over his arms and shit. But I guess they tried to have the best of both worlds there.
Okay, Hannah
Guess that's what it was. We are all over the place. I apologize if you're watching, listening. I know you need direction. You need to be told to subscribe, all that business, because you don't do it unless I tell you. So please make that happen. Maybe the show will get better with your support, with your viewership, with your comments. We do read the comments. We get feedback from you guys. And if you're a student of one of our guests, past or present, I implore you not to harass that guest, please. And students of a broad term, there's a spectrum to studentry. It could just be a pupil, could be somebody in the public school system here in our country, could be a student or private. Right? If you're under anyone's tutelage, and we've had that tuteler on our show, again, please refrain from harassing them in any way. That's all I'll say.
Please. At the same time, that's more views, but we're not in this for the views. You know what we're in this for?
Because podcasting is our passion.
Exactly.
It's our calling.
Yeah. I could go on about the Iron Giant for fucking hours probably.
Yeah.
I'll talk about this forever until I can convince someone that it's one of the best movies ever, and I'll just I won't fold, you know what I'm saying?
We can go into it because I do need a refresher. It's been a long, long time. We were talking last time about how mentally ill it is that you still have VHS players and cassette tapes and shit like that. But I had that one on DVD. I remember very distinctly the DVD case lying around, and that would be the movie that my mom would put on once you just needed some time.
Real talk though, hell yeah. They'll put a movie. They'd be like, put a movie on. And
it was that. It was. You remember that movie Robots? With the blue, that Jenny, the teenage robot looking ass dude.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie. I saw this clip of it when the little guy wouldn't let him in, and he was like, "It's funny because you think I'm gonna let you in, but I'm
Yeah,
not."
with
And
the
I was like,
door.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." They had
Uh,
a little Britney Spears
right.
scene that was in the trailer.
No, there was a lot. There's a lot going on. I really have to get through this. I feel like this is just going to be a crazy, unhinged episode here, just all over the place. But please, please like, subscribe, and then come see us. Come see us sometime. Forget what I said about not harassing anybody. Please come harass us in person. Please come accost us at any one of the locations we might be at performing in. What you have Dream Big venues as always in Del Mar. I have my stuff going on with Cheers, Keeper Sweep, FKA Keeper Sweep, now known as the Comedy Gym. That's every Wednesday, so that'll be tomorrow. This will go out tonight. That'll be tomorrow as when this goes up. Come out, have fun, hang. You don't have to perform. You can just come and you can watch. You can watch everybody else go up and try their new stuff out. There's that. Then we have, of course, at Fat Pete's Barbecue in Cleveland Park. This is Washington, D.C. We have Hot Mic and Sunday Scaries. Those are two open mics that rotate weekly. So 1 week it's Monday, and the next week it's Sunday. And those are, again, free events that you can attend. You don't necessarily have to perform at, but you can come through, have a good time, buy something from the venue. If it's food, drink, whatever, hang out. You can do the same thing at Dream Big. And then show-wise, I am doing drag this Friday. This week I'm not ready for that. I have not prepared, but excuse me, that's disgusting. I will be doing drag. I still need to get my outfit together. I've been working again on my breasts. Have been the main focus, but I have not gotten anything together. Yeah, that's going to be Friday at As You Are, a bar in DC, I believe in DuPont Circle. Could be wrong, but it is. Just look up As You Are in DC. I believe it starts at 8 p.m. It's called Meet the More Pets. I do not understand the title, so don't ask me. It's I kind of do, I kind of don't. It's all over the place. For a while, the description was in Spanish on Eventbrite. I'm not sure what that was about, but when we pulled it up last time, you'll be able to read that. Very odd stuff. I think that's been fixed, though. It's a Muppets-themed drag show where I will be a Muppet individual, and I'm going to sing and play trumpet. So if you like music, come through for my part and then leave, because everyone else will be lip-syncing, which is fake. No, it's going to be a good time. There's like 6 or 7 people performing, all favorites of mine. They're all comedians too. They're not just like drag artists. So these are amateur drag performers doing, trying to make it funnier. And then on December 7th, I have a regular stand-up show. It's called Comedy Night at the John Lyon VFW Post with Joe Buccino and friends. I am actually going to be closing it out, so I will be the headline act of the evening. That'll be my first time headlining. Fingers crossed, God willing. I'll get up there and do 20 minutes or so, so buckle in, have a good time. That one does cost money, but it's pay when you arrive. So you get there and you donate to the venue, and you can also donate to the performers. So just show up and then figure out how you want to pay after. So pretty simple stuff.
I would throw $1,000 at people.
Yes, throw $1,000. I implore each and every one of you, throw no fewer than $1,000 at the show. And I think that's it. That's all we got. Not a whole lot else.
I got the schedule. Come through, show out, support, yada yada, ping along, so forth and so forth.
What an ordeal it is to say all that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I never had any appreciation for it. watching people on YouTube or wherever having to plug things, but it's an art form.
Yeah, you kind of got to. It's like most people don't necessarily like think for themselves. They need direction.
Can you? Sorry, not to cut you off, but can you move your mic away from yourself and like talk into the front part? I want to see if that makes a difference.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, like point it up at your mouth. Let's see. We're professionals in podcasting here, folks. Nothing to see here. Nothing to worry about. It's because you came in earlier. You were like real loud and clear, and now it's like I don't know what's happening.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's perfect.
I might have like.
No, yeah. Where you're okay? So you have to talk directly into that one. Yeah.
Talk directly into this.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's
Excellent.
Like audiobook quality.
Brilliant.
Like like the narrator's voice. Like I almost want you to read a passage from something.
What is this fucking school? Yeah. I mean, I'd be great because I was one of the fast readers. I didn't like to read out loud because I like to just be doing me in the back of the class. You were a speed reader. I was probably eating. Yeah, I'm already ahead of the class. Wow. I'm probably like eating or some shit in the back. But like, I hate when they put like the slow readers in, because then it's like, oh shit, bro. I don't have all day, Yeah. Like, holy fuck, bro.
Now, see, I could read quickly. Like, I could read well, and I could make it sound good. I just would not remember any of it. It would not sink in.
It's not like it matters. It don't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're reading quickly alone for what then exactly? Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Like just to say you can, and like we're supposed to believe you even though you can't recite anything or like take anything away from it. Like I know you thought you sounded cool there for a second, but it really sounded self-defeating. It didn't sound like it served a purpose.
Shit. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah. Okay, so you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's biology.
Look, for the most part, most of the shit you learn in like regular ass school, you don't use most of that shit. Like you use some of it.
Oh no, like I'm right there with you. I did your reading method seemed a little flawed. That's all.
Sometimes when all right.
Hang on a second. Give me 1 second here. I'm working on it. That was outstanding.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I won't be patronized.
Oh boy. I swear I think I have dyslexia because I'll be reading by myself and I'll just go back to the last sentence. When I'm trying to go down. It's not dyslexia like you see in the movies where it's shit. It's like zooming in and out and switching around and letters are moving around and I'm reading totally different things. No, I'm reading what's in front of me. I just have trouble getting through it. Like if I'm reading in my head, I'll read like one sentence, two sentences, and then somehow my eyes will drift back up a sentence or two. Yeah, it's crazy. Or like I'll forget what 4 sentences ago what was happening and I'll need context, so I'll go back and it's just like a hamster wheel.
I just skim it. I skim it for real like milk. I just be like, let's see if I do remember anything,
That is not what that means. I skim it like milk. What is happening? We need to write a book. We need an L&C branded series.
Fire. Yeah. Oh shit. I'ma start tonight. Psych. It won't be tonight, but I'm gonna start one of these days. I'm gonna put it on my list.
Yeah, I'll start tomorrow. Lorenzo's adages.
Hell yeah.
Words to live by.
I'll do it Friday. Say less.
Holy shit.
I know me.
Skim it like milk.
Skim it like milk. Boom.
When reading it, I can see it now. Like chapter 10.
Oh my god.
Or whatever. When reading, skim the words like milk. Maybe it could be an instructional book, like a L&C for dummies type
Oh shit!
thing. Yeah.
Oh, we could do tons of stuff. We'll like
Everything
give
we
advice
talk
on-
about, like every episode so everything you've given advice on, we turn into a help
into a
book.
Oh
an
my
instructional
god! Holy
guide.
fuck! That's genius.
Yeah.
That's so genius.
So
Damn.
stay tuned for that. It'll be sometime after we private all of our episodes because we've sold out, and we put them behind a paywall.
Exactly. Get that Patreon.
Right.
$10 a month.
Oh my gosh! Did you watch the Mike Tyson fight with Jake Paul? Did you see any of that?
But no, I had to go to work. I was like, I'm not staying up all night. So I think the two women were about to fight, and I'm like, all right, so they're just bullshitting us. I don't have time to watch this because I've got to get up in like a matter of hours.
That's how it works. There's always like an under ticket or whatever they call it.
Doing way too much.
It's like a comedy show. There's all sorts of other dumb shits that go up first. I'm one of them. And then the headliner comes out. You know?
I mean, true. I don't know. But like, those are like 10-minute sets at best, not like, those are long ass fights. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, the final fucking fight was rigged anyway. So it's like,
so it's rigged. Oh, that's a hot take. You think it's rigged? You think it was rigged?
Obviously, it's rigged. What the fuck? I could beat Jake Paul. You know what you're talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you think it was rigged in Jake's favor? You think they told Mike to hold back?
Yeah, of course.
Now, see, I think it was rigged, but from a different angle. Like, I think it was rigged by the very fact that they had him fighting Mike Tyson. Like, he has fought. I think he's already fought like 2 or 3 other old people and won. And the one fight he had against somebody his age is when he got his ass beat. So they set up like a ticket against a superstar to be like, okay, this one's different. This isn't just elder abuse, but it was, and that's how I think it was rigged. And I think like they probably had some sort of understanding that they weren't going to go in on each other.
I guess, yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. Jake Paul's boxing career is the same as Trump's presidential career. Trump only wins against women, and Jake only wins against old people by like technicalities, you know? Like, Mike could have got him in one hit. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the thing about it is like, he's a fucking champ. Like,
I don't think so. I mean, look at him. I mean, they're the same build roughly. Jake almost looks a little more muscular, and Jake is taller. Yeah, Mike, and everyone was talking about Mike's chicken legs too. Like, he had scrawny little calves, right? He looked rough out there. I'm not gonna lie. He kept taking him to the face too. He wasn't really blocking the entire night. So I had a much different experience from you watching it, because when I turned it on, it was happening. Like, I turned it on right when they were starting. Well, not right when they were starting, but when they were like building it up and announcing everything, and then it was getting into it, right? So like basically right at the beginning. Like, I didn't see any of the other ladies fighting or whoever was fighting beforehand. I missed all of that, and I was staying up. I happened to be on Black Ops 6, just getting camos all night. And then I was like, okay, let me turn it on while I was in my Discord, with friends. And I just set it next to the mic and let it play into it so everybody could hear what was happening. And I was basically narrating what I was watching. And what I was watching was pathetic. I mean, like, he's in there, like, for maybe like all of the first round, it seemed like, okay, this could be interesting, because he's doing his signature, like, side to side, duck and weave type thing. But after a while, that just looked like he was running out of stamina, like he was running low on gas, and his hands started dropping a lot. His gloves started falling, started biting them for some reason. Later, he would go on to say because he has an oral fixation, which is funny because he bit somebody's ear off. That was the joke.
Yeah.
But he really looked worse for wear, and you could tell he was slacking. Like he definitely couldn't. He could barely move. Right.
Poor guy.
So that's where I think the agreement came into place. It's like okay, Jake, I almost died, a few months ago. I need you to not actually. I know you said you were going to kill me. Please don't kill me. Please hold back. And then he's like, yeah, I'm fine. You're Mike Tyson. Of course I'm going to hold back. And after 2, they were like glazing each other up, like talking about, like Jake's talking about, I love Mike. Mike's my dog. He's family. Like, I love all his trainers. I guess he had some of Mike's trainers on his team. So it was all just everyone's intertwined and mixed up in this. And everyone stood to gain a lot from it too. Like it was like $20 million guaranteed for either one of them. To lose, and then whatever else. I think Jake doubled his money winning, quote unquote. But I mean, these guys knew what they were doing. They knew that this was just set up from the start. And I don't think it could have ever been set up for Mike Tyson to have won that. At what, 58 years old? I mean, come on.
Oh, he could have, but as per the agreement, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard he needed the money. I don't know.
Needed the money, yeah. I guess he had a near-death experience, which was also concealed from the public until after, right? There was a lot of like shady shit going on that nobody really heard about prior. Like we saw him, I believe, in a video where he was in a wheelchair for some reason, but there wasn't any indication that he had been like hospitalized or something like that. There was no real.
Yeah. You could just been rolling in a bit. You never know,
Yeah. Your mic's doing that again. It's low. You have to pick it up.
It kind of fucking drooped down.
Yeah. Is it sad?
There we go.
I think your mic stand has ED.
I was thinking that shit high key. That's crazy. Yeah. Damn. Poor bastard.
Poor bastard. And that was the theme of the night, of the fight, was just poor bastard. The whole time I was like sighing and like, this is fucking disgusting what's happening right now. It was just a shame. It was hard to watch. If you missed it, you didn't miss anything. Nothing happened the entire time. Like I say, it was sad to watch, but it was just an utter disappointment. Like Jake was just kind of like doing circles around him, keeping him at arm's length, not really approaching. And every time he did approach, he would just get a quick hook off into Mike's face because he wasn't blocking. And that was it. It was just like tapping Mike Tyson like gradually all night for however many rounds it was, like 10 rounds. But
I heard there was like a lot of buffering and shit too.
I didn't experience any of that. I was so shocked to hear after that everyone's phones and like Netflix was crashing. At no point did my phone crash or stutter or anything. But I also had it playing like 10 seconds behind. So maybe that was the solution for some people. Could have been to, just pause it for a couple seconds and then play. Who knows?
I could see that.
But yeah, flawless performance by the app. I wish that the fight had been like that. I wish the fight had been as successful for me.
Fight was garbage. Hey, I challenge Jake Paul next. We're fighting him. Me and Christian individually.
Now, I think you could do it. I think you could do it. I am not throwing my hat in. I'm not
doing it. I'm fighting Jake Paul.
We could do like a 2v1. I would get in there. If it's me and you versus him.
Oh shit!
I would totally do that.
Real talk. It's something's a little satisfying about like jumping somebody.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, man.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's like it's fun because it's like a team activity, you know?
Yeah.
And
there's a video I saw recently of something similar to that. I'm looking for it now.
Someone getting jumped.
Well, it's an MMA center. Here it is. Let's take a look here.
Golly gee.
Yeah. So it's this guy. It's a Vegas fighting event. I think it's MMA. I think. But it's this dude here. I have no idea who he is. I have no idea who she is. But they're going to fight. It looks like, okay, man versus woman. That's kind of crazy. But then you see what's really going on here in a second. It's 2 women versus 1 man here.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh, shit.
Yeah. And he's pretty out of shape, too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
whole belly and everything.
Big old pot belly.
Yeah.
They are just not holding their own. Like, they really...
They're not. They're just like... Well, they're running, too, for one. You gotta hold your ground. Yeah. I don't know.
They are kind of... Yeah, they're kind of prancing around him when they should.
Yeah. You gotta stand your ground.
Right.
Look, son, if you scared, you gotta face that shit. You know
and what's crazy, too, is that they both have headgear. He doesn't have any headgear. Nothing.
Oh, shit. Damn. He ain't even worried. Yeah. He's not worried. Son, he's gonna eat that shit like... finger licking good.
Yeah.
Eat that shit.
Now, I know just as much as anybody, you can't trust the comments for any sort of valid criticism or anything. I mean, these are just people talking shit over here. But I think I read one that said that these are 2 like professional fighters versus like a semi-pro guy or like a retired guy or something like that. So that's even more of an indictment of these 2, Roxana and Betty Shore versus Perverso. I have no idea who any of them are, but it is just an ass whooping here.
God, he don't even care. He's unfazed. He's like an Elden Ring boss, and they're like 2 new players, and he's just fucking them up, not taking no damage. Holy shit.
It's going straight
I love
the
the sound effect. I love the stop. Oh my God. Hey, yo.
You can see him getting tired there toward the end. He's kind of getting tuckered out, but he's still not worried at any point.
Send that to me, by the way. Send that to me.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm going to watch that on repeat.
I already did, for the record. So it's not. Yeah, that's not an indictment of you any more than it is of me. Because, I mean, like I said, this is. I just pulled this up. I'm the one who's still thinking about it. Right. It's a great concept.
Think about it now.
Yeah.
Every time I get upset, I'm gonna think of this video.
Let me look these ladies up to see what the case was here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God, this is Reddit. Let's see. I can't find anything on it in particular. What is this? Sports Almanac Future? Sports Almanac Future. Okay, this was the ticket. Here we go. Research in real time, ladies and gentlemen. In an event that has sparked worldwide controversy and attention, a man fought against 2 women in a brutal MMA match during the RXF 46 Gala in Romania. Okay, so this was in Romania. Cool. It's not even in America. But it's sponsored by Las Vegas events. What the hell?
They know what their fans like.
Yeah. Let's see. Billed as the hottest and most spectacular, this mixed fight has been a hot topic in the martial arts community and among fans. The fighter, known as Perversu or Pervert from Targu Okna, defeated the 2 women in just 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, this really brings into question the legitimacy of any aspect of this event. Just that it happened in Romania, and that this guy has like a wrestling nickname, and the gear involved. I mean, all of it. Now it's really, this is painting a much clearer picture to me than just again what the Instagram comments alone would depict are. That's all hearsay. This is what's really happening here.
Very suspicious.
Are you going to be the first in line for to pay for the next event? Are you going to rent it on pay-per-view?
Boy, I ain't paying shit for nothing. I wish I would.
You seemed real enthusiastic about the concept.
I don't know, bro. Like, so I'd like the money from doing one, but they be making mad money. But like, in a general sense, I'd be pretty chill. I got too much shit to do. Be like doing shit like that. But if it comes my way, you know what I'm saying? We be away.
Right.
That's my drift.
The organizer of the Real Extreme Fighter Gala, Sebastian Viru, defended the event's format, stating, quote, "There is nothing wrong with a man fighting a woman. It's a spectacle. It's a global trend. We proposed it and they accepted. We are not the only ones hosting such events." I mean, fair enough, right? I don't see any problem with it. I mean, if everyone signs on, go for it. The comments, the trolls, they're all saying this is totally unfair. For equality's sake, there needs to be 2 men and 2 women. Things like that. Like, where's his headgear? Or like, take theirs off. Stuff like that. Like, this is. But he beat them in 5 minutes. What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What more do you want from me?
This isn't about equality. This is about entertainment. This is about, like, these were the guidelines set and what was agreed to. So, What more do you need? It's not like they held these people up at gunpoint and said, if you don't do this, you're not going to have a career. I'm sure there was a casting call, right? Like, any fighter available for this. We need an out of shape, Bert Kreischer ass looking motherfucker who like kind of knows how to throw a punch. Somebody who's maybe been in and out of jail for DV situations. Maybe this is someone we're looking for, right? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, because like, how many job opportunities, not only like if they find out about something like that, would you not get hired, but like that is what they're going after. That's like that's the star factor, that they want to know that you beat your wife and children.
Oh my God.
Like, wow.
Holy shit.
So I'm sure there were a lot of guys who signed up. They happened to go with that one. But then the ladies, right? It's like,
yeah, yeah.
It's like, hey, all takers, all comers, welcome. I'm sure they probably would have offered to let 4 women fight him, but these are the only 2 that signed up. These were the only 2 that felt comfortable enough in their abilities.
They probably got paid decently, I'm sure.
Yeah, I imagine in Romania there couldn't be any fraud or embezzlement or any of that happening. In Romania, where Andrew Tate lives, certainly not.
Hey, definitely not. Never that.
Yeah. Which I would love to look into this and see if he had any hand in like sponsoring this, or if he's
if he was there,
if he had front row seats, if he was an announcer for this.
Oh my God. That'd be funny as shit, low key. Dude, you know why they lost? Because they don't have a Bugatti.
Yeah.
Bugatti.
Wow. What a...
Oh my God.
AXF 46. I'm looking forward to the next event. What else is going on in the world? I didn't prepare much of anything like we did last time. We had a whole thing ready to go with links.
I feel like I had a story to tell you, but I forget what it is, so I got to remember.
If you remember, feel free to cut me off at any point.
Will do.
Right now, Trump is in the news because he's appointing a lot of people to his cabinet for his upcoming term here. He's got I believe the latest appointment was Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like another health position. He already gave RFK. We talked about the Health and Human Services role, but now Dr. Oz is being brought into the fold.
I love Dr. Oz because he's funny. I don't even watch the show, but like from what I've seen, Yeah.
Oh, he's
Hold up.
he's in charge of Medicaid and Medicare. That's kind of scary.
Fuck you. I don't
Yeah.
have health insurance. No way. It's a scam.
Oh, that's
If I
good to
die, I
admit.
die. Hold up. No, that's not who I'm thinking of.
No,
Never mind.
this isn't Dr.
I
Phil.
take what I said back.
Dr.
No, I'm not
Oz
talking
is
about Dr.
a
Phil.
pill peddler TV personality. I think he was one of the early Oprah adopted TV doctors.
Who's the guy on My 600-Pound Life?
Oh, that's not this guy. That's fuck. I love him. We've looked at him before.
Yeah,
but he's amazing.
That's who I'm.
You thought that was Dr. Oz? No, I love him. Get him involved in our government ASAP. You want to talk about trimming the fat? He will get in there. He will make cuts.
Morning. He's like, your body will survive.
Economic diet.
More.
Dr. Now, that's his name. Now.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dr. Nowzaradan. I just remembered it. Yep. But he goes in the show. He goes by Dr. Now, so everyone calls him Dr. Now.
Yeah. People probably butcher that shit, boy.
Yeah.
Probably slice it up and fucking hand it out.
All these TV doctors, it's always one syllable. Yeah. I think that's how they say it. It's Dr. Drew, Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, Dr. Now,
I mean,
Dr. Kim.
Like, that's why Dr. Phil kept going and Montel didn't last that long because too many syllables, Too many syllables. That's it.
Right. Right. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, honestly, like he is a bad dude, right? Like he literally sells like fake supplements on TV.
Oh,
like he was like, he's not a great guy, and now he's in charge of really important healthcare services for literally no reason.
IG, we were already fucked though. It's not like the shits were actually like. I mean, I don't know. Some of it is a little worrying, but for the most part, that shit was dead anyway.
I mean, I would have rather Dr. Phil actually had been involved. You saw Dr. Phil was at the Trump rally with, we talked about with Angel and Spencer. We talked about the Madison Square Garden, Tony Hinchcliffe.
He was there.
Disaster.
He was there with Tony.
No, Dr. Phil gave a speech at that same thing. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
You didn't see that? Yeah, no. Let me pull that up. That was fun.
I'll be out the loop. If somebody don't tell me, I don't know nothing for real. I'll be home just like.
Yeah, here he was.
That's crazy.
At the same time as Tony.
Not even a real doctor. Let me stop. And he's the reason that we have bad baby.
He is the reason we have bad baby. But that's his gift to us. She's an icon.
She's something, all right, ain't she? Just I'm none that I was about to say that bitch. That she made an OnlyFans when she turned 18, and then she was like, all the guys that sign up for my OnlyFans need to go to jail. And I'm like, bitch, you want their money or not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They could you mind. That don't make no sense. Everybody that gave me money needs to go to jail. Like, what? No.
No sense at all.
That's where money comes from freedom. Money doesn't come from jail. I don't know. She don't know. She, she's a wee youngin. She don't know no better.
She doesn't know any better. I watched the documentary she was in where she talks about the farm he sent her to and all the fun stuff that happened there.
Dr. Phil sent her to a farm?
Yeah, he sends all the kids who misbehave, all those guests, he sends them to this correctional thing, kind of a rehab, but like a behavioral rehab center.
Just like it's out of the sea,
it's a controversial space. It's it's a privately owned, it's a privately owned a farm. Really, it's like a repurposed farm, but like the kids work on the farm and they do tasks for the people who own it.
For the farm.
And I think it blew up because she went there and she spoke about it after. But while she was there was a kid who tried to escape. He got in one of the work trucks and tried to drive off, and I believe he was killed, I think is what happened. Somebody shot him.
Shit,
I don't know if it was a police standoff or what. Let me look up the...
Why would they leave the keys in the truck? And why they leave the truck unlocked? Madness. But real talk, so I had this roommate, bro, and she had this dude over. They was hooking up. Now his truck was blocking my car because I had to leave. So I had to fucking like go get them. I was like, I need you to move your truck. And he was like, the keys were in the I guess they were about to do stuff and I interrupted. That's my bad on me. But he was like, the keys are in the truck. And I'm like, who does that? That's literally crazy. I mean, I get it because our house was like in the middle of nowhere. So like it was fine. But at the same time, it's like, who just leaves their keys in the car? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No.
I certainly couldn't be me. I tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, no. I would never leave anything in my car. Anybody who does that is stupid. Just to leave, like, could you imagine leaving, like, bags with, like, valuable belongings out, like, on the back seat of your car in, like, plain sight? Where somebody, like, any number of things could happen, right? And in D.C. especially, at night, in one of the worst areas, could not be me.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't on the seat. It was, you know, like behind the front seats on the ground, and everything was black too. So I thought it would blend in. This person who stole from me, they must have, they had a flashlight or something.
They had a flashlight shine. I mean, all phones got flashlight, but that's pretty bold to shine your phone flashlight into a car, because it's like, if it's your car, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no one must have been around, or they boys was around and covered them, and then they fucking all up in that bitch. That shit crazy, bro. Madness.
Let's look at this while I have it pulled up, because I might be mistaken. Now, I think I'm remembering it like somebody tried to escape and somebody got hurt or died, but I'm not seeing it here. I'm not seeing any, but it was called, the program, or the location, it's called the Turnabout Ranch.
Yeah.
And I believe it's in Utah.
Utah?
I am looking for anything. There's all sorts of accounts of sexual assault by the workers there, by like the...
What the fuck?
What do you call them? Like the
intern.
Not interns, but you know what I mean. Like the staff there who rehabilitating the kids, all the mentor people. They're all sexually assaulting kids, which is crazy. That's pretty bad. I don't see anything on... Let me see. I see this dude here in handcuffs. That's fun. Al Hartman, 17, meets with his defense attorney in Judge Wallace Lee's 6th District Court, makes his first appearance. He's being charged as an adult with first-degree felony counts of aggravated murder, attempted aggravated murder, and so aggravated robbery. I think that's it. I think that's the getaway.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see.
Once tried to kill himself, then brutally killed another man at a Utah youth ranch in 2016. Wow. I want to hear or read how. This is what I was talking about with reading. Like, I can't. Like, I'm going through this, none of it is sinking in at all. I'm like looking, I'm skimming it like milk. I'm looking for keywords.
Big factuals.
Stop me if you see anywhere that involves a truck or him trying to escape.
I hate how they're like making excuses for him, because they always do that shit with certain people. You know what I'm saying?
So people would try to drink bleach because that was like the only way they could kill themselves at this ranch, like the kids who wanted to escape. And he was one of them, and it wouldn't work. So he woke up one morning feeling, quote, heartless. He would later tell police like he had lost his mind. It was in those early morning hours when Woolsey came to check in on a group of teens who were sitting around a fire when the attack began. He ran toward the 61-year-old staffer and began hitting his head over and over again with a piece of metal rebar. Okay, so sort of unprovoked, he attacked one of the group leaders, and then he continued violence elsewhere, trying to hold the door closed. She struggled to keep Brewer out of the cabin, beat Keller's hand, and smacked her. So there are like kids who are trying to get away from him too, like other participants in this ranch. Okay, here we go. Keller finally gave Brewer her own car key so he would leave. Oh no, so this is a staff member. So he's attacking the staff.
Oh.
And so he stole this lady's car keys, one of the other. So he beat an elderly staff member over the head with a piece of metal until he was knocked out. And then he threatened this staff lady, and she tried to get away by closing herself in a room, which didn't work. And I guess he managed to get at her hand and beat her hand up until she had to let go of the door. And then, he coaxed her to give her, her keys. Yeah.
Shit, if the fucking reign of terror stops, holy fuck.
Right.
You guys are mad.
I mean, he just wants to leave. I mean, like at a certain point, like if a kid wants to leave that bad,
just let him go.
It's not worth this. Yeah. Again, this is a private situation, right? This isn't take him to a detention center after that if he's not cooperating or if he's like becoming violent. Why do they think they can keep these kids here if they're getting violent, if they're getting and trying to kill themselves?
Yeah, because like that's just not how shit works.
It's not, but it's how they continue to get paid, which calls into question their legitimacy completely from top to bottom. Like their whole thing is modeled after kids with drug addictions or with behavioral issues that their parents don't want to deal with them, and they have enough money to pay, whatever to put them up there. I'm sure it's probably hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to send your kid here.
I'ma just fucking whip their ass. I don't know. I'ma do it myself. Fuck that shit. I'ma send them outside. Send them
to Chick-fil-A camp where they, where they have to work at a Chick-fil-A for free. At least they'll find God and get,
hate life, son. I'd be so pissed to be like doing anything for free. Like if you see me working at Chick-fil-A for free. Because I'm going to say it too. I'll be like, yeah, I'm at Chick-fil-A. I don't make no money, but I'm here.
You probably get something comped. You probably get like one free meal or drink item.
One fucking sandwich or some shit.
Yeah. It's probably free drinks all day, now that I think of it. Yeah, it's probably. And that's fair, right? For like an 8-hour shift, do you think, as a kid?
Yeah. I mean, that's the shit. That's what I do. I probably get like mad drinks.
That's like that's like striking gold, though. I mean, as a kid,
you're
telling me I get like all the fucking Dr. Pepper I want all day long. Like my mom doesn't even let me, and they're like, "Shh, don't tell her. You don't tell her. We let you have as much Mountain Dew as you want, but you have to work for 8 hours today. You have to work, and we might need you for an extra. We might need you to." For 9, because DJ can't stay he's got to leave early. His mom's at home and she needs him. She broke her leg.
My God.
So DJ's got to head out early.
There's this one guy. So here's the situation. So we're passing out, Green Bay's got business cards, and we're passing these bitches out throughout the town, hunting people down, chasing after their cars, forcing them to take these cards, and we're like, share it on social media and pass them out to your friends and family.
That's an easy way to get shot.
Yeah.
People don't have guns in Delaware. Does Joe Biden ruin that state of his? You're hunting people down like you're chasing them. To give them a card? Does it have a QR code at least? Like, do they have to type in "Dream Big" on their search bar once you hand them this card, or can they scan something? Because if it's not scannable, I'm killing someone.
Hmm.
If it's not as simple as me taking out my phone and getting there with next to no effort, you're looking for one right now, right? Is that what you're doing? Because I'd love to see it.
Well. You know me so well, because I'm like, let me see this.
No, I'm serious, because like you have to take matters like those into your own hands. You really do. And if you don't teach that entire group of people a lesson that they'll remember, that won't be soon forgotten, what's to stop them from with anything, right? Next thing you know, it's like an MLM thing. If it's like they're trying to sell you something, right? It'll just get worse and worse from then on out.
Shit, I don't know where that shit went.
You can't even find it. It must be bad.
I know. I usually keep them up here. Yeah. Now I gotta find them. Fuck.
So these were brochures or little wallet-sized cards?
The little business cards. Yeah. Little wallet-sized business cards. But I mean, most people took them. No, but back to. Bro, we're gonna get back to where I was going, but I don't know, bruh. Like, I feel like they work, and the shit is like some people are like, y'all need business cards, and it's just like, we got business cards. We pass these bitches out, and people don't show, but people are showing to the shows, but they don't really like the cards.
It doesn't help at all.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it doesn't help at all, but like
it doesn't. I can confirm.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it. Well, I'll tell you what it's good for. It's good for the people who are already there. When there's somebody who's already in your room who's there, come up to them, talk to them, ask them how they found the show, right? Yeah. And I've had these same conversations with people, and then hand them a card, and that cements the experience for them. They're like, "Oh my! I met the person who produced the show, and they gave me their card. I definitely want to come back to the next one because now we have a relationship in their mind."
Oh shit!
And then you'll see them at the next one and be like, "Hey, you came back." And I'm like, "Yeah," and then they'll pull out their little card and like, I show it to all my friends, and it's like, yeah. That's how you do. Like this whole walking up to people on the street and doing that, it doesn't work nearly as well. Like those people will forget all about it, or like they'll look in their wallet 2 months later and they'll see it, and then they're cleaning their wallet out, right? They're like, this goes.
Gotta eat that shit.
Need to make more room for, cash or the 3 new credit cards I got.
Yeah, maybe that one. Definitely not cash. You shouldn't have 3. I mean, how many credit cards do I have? I don't think I have 3 right now. You shouldn't have 3 credit cards. That's a lot of credit cards. You should have like 2 at most. Personally, the way I think about it. Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of factors, a lot of layers to this cake. You gotta build credit. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. It's whatever, Whatever. But where I was going with this is there was this one guy with us, and he was like I think he was like, I need to give my mom some medicine. Is it all right if I leave you guys? And we're like, well, if your fucking mom needs medicine, bro, just go. But like, I feel like he just be making up like weird ass excuses, and it's like, what's the reason? You don't gotta lie.
My mom needs medicine. Can you let me go? That's
yeah. It's like, yeah, bro, son, you don't gotta. First off, you don't have to tell her shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not at work. You know what I'm saying? You're not clocked in. You're not making money.
You're not even obligated to continue talking.
Exactly. Yeah, you could just dip, and we'll be like, all right, I guess he fucking dipped. Like. We'll put 2 and 2 together. I'm not going to come chasing after you, You already know where the place is. So it's like, I don't know. It's me and my thoughts. Me, my thoughts, and I.
Looking for another thing. This reminds me of another reel I saw. I wish I'm just going to start adding reels to the document so I don't have to do this.
Hell fucking yeah. I love reels.
I try not to because Instagram is probably the single worst format to watch clips through for a show like this. But I mean, there's such a wealth of
content
on Instagram and on TikTok. But what I'm thinking of is there was a video I saw yesterday of a guy who was trying to get across the border. I'm not sure which side. I think he's getting in America through Mexico, if I had to assume. And as the border agent is asking him for identification and all that, he says, well, actually, if I could just have 10 minutes of your time, I have my Bible here. I wanted to, do you know, the best way to, to find Jesus? What the easiest path to Jesus is. I'd love to go over that with you. And of course, he quotes scripture and all that, and immediately the border guard is like, I have a great day. And then the guy just kind of drives off, and he waves him through, because like this dude was about to go on a whole diatribe about Christ at the border.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was thinking that exact shit. Like once you said he stopped him, I was like, in my head, I'm like, can I talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who died for our sins? And like, that's so funny that that's actually what he did, bro. You could like, unless they're a fucking lunatic, you could get away from anyone just by like talking about God or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
You'd be like, praise Jesus, and like if they're cool, they'd be like, they're gonna leave the conversation. But if they're a fucking nutcase, they're gonna be like, oh yes, hallelujah, something I'm sure. I'm funny.
I'll never find it though. I'll never find it.
I'll never find it.
Maybe we'll do a segment where I find all the reels I talk about, and then we just watch them all silently as a little recap. This one was fun. Let's look at this. Lighten the mood. Yeah, that kid killed somebody and then tried to escape. I think he crashed his car or crashed the truck and then got arrested. And now he's in jail.
That shit is fucking wild. Like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, all for getting sent to Dr. Phil's ranch and trying to kill yourself.
That damn bad. Like, oh my god.
Apparently
okay, so we got the 2 chicken nuggets and then the number 1 that's going to be $22.50.
Chick-fil-A employee
Okay,
here.
thank you.
Yep, no problem. Or my pleasure. My pleasure. I said my pleasure. I said my pleasure, right? Fuck, dude, you gotta let me in. I said my pleasure. I said my pleasure. You can ask him. I said it. Oh, you can. I said it. I said my pleasure. I said it. I said my pleasure.
So that was 2 chicken nuggets and a number 1. That's gonna be $20.55 if you just pull around to the front window.
What happened to the other guy?
So there was no other guy, but if you just pull up, your food will be ready.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we got the.
I love it. I love it.
Let's get a.
I love it. I love reading about it. I love reading about it. It makes me happy inside, and like only so many things truly make me happy on the inside where it matters most. You know.
The longer I go without eating Chick-fil-A, the more I hate it. Like it's.
Oh my god.
It's this weird hypnotic thing that happens when you eat it.
Yeah.
You have like the sauce and the fries and everything, like the fresh waffle fries. It's like, you know what? I can look past all of the nonsense.
I remember this is years back, but like I have this friend and like she doesn't eat Chick-fil-A because they don't like gay people. But like all my gay friends love Chick-fil-A, so it's like I'm like I don't think nobody cares about the semantics. I don't eat Chick-fil-A, but like I don't really eat out no way. And then like,
do you still have the app? Because you would give me all of your rewards points from the app, which I don't understand how you had any to begin with if you don't eat there.
I know, right? Because I would only get the free shit, which is wild. I get still counted, which is awesome. Yeah. Holy fuck, that was
Which I don't think. I don't think
I
that's
gave
fair.
all them bitches away. I think they expired at some point, so I gave them away before they did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit was fucking.
But I think if you ate it, I think if like we snuck some into your daily meal prep or whatever it is you do,
I think I'd notice.
No, you would, because you would immediately rebuke all of your vegan ways, your vegan tendencies.
I heard the Popeye sandwich was better.
In favor of the Lord, in favor of
the Lord,
what
Jesus,
God intended, what Jesus intended, which was,
oh my God,
to eat meat,
eat more chicken,
eat more chicken.
Jesus is a cow. He said, "Eat more chicken."
Yeah, I did just have. I didn't get it myself, but I did. We had a potluck at work yesterday, and somebody got the big basket of chicken nuggets. It's like 40 chicken nuggets or whatever, and one of them was raw. And one of the people ate one that wasn't cooked. Yeah.
Oh nah.
And
you
I
ate
didn't.
it?
I didn't know. I didn't. But one of the guys took a bite out. And he's like, "Yeah, this was not cooked in the middle here."
I killed somebody. I fucking pimp slap everybody. And
honestly, I think he was looking for an excuse not to come into work today, which I totally. Hey, I'm here for it. Do you boo boo? But I will say I have had food poisoning. Some of the worst food poisoning I've had has been from Chick-fil-A. I don't know if it's from lettuce or from chicken, but certainly like I've had the worst shits and barfs after Chick-fil-A.
I'm surprised it's not Chipotle.
And
honestly.
Chipotle. Chipotle's up there.
There we go.
And Wingstop. Wingstop is something's going on at Wingstop.
I've never had anything wrong with Wingstop, but at the same time, everything's going down gradually. So it's like, all these places that used to be great.
Holy shit!
They're like.
I feel like they're not getting inspected. I feel like they're not being held to any type of standard anymore. Like there was never a time I could remember seeing like so many fast food restaurants with like less than 3-star ratings online, and now every single McDonald's or fucking Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, whatever has like a low rating, and it will be like any number of things, like my food had hair in it, or like my order took fucking forever, and then they forgot, and they gave me the wrong thing, and it's like there's no standard anymore of service. The service industry has truly lost the right to its namesake. It's a self-service industry.
True.
I think that's becoming more and more true as we transition to more self-checkout lanes and like this Amazon Fresh model where you just walk in, pick up what you want, and then walk the fuck out. Like, are you kidding me? There's only like 2 people maintaining the entire store all day long.
Yeah. It's way too much. It's way too much. It's like, we get that you don't want to fucking pay people, but like, come on. I was in Walmart the other day. They got rid of most of the cashiers. It's basically just like all self-checkout. Only 2 of them bitches was working. So it's like you got all these self-checkout machines, so you don't want to pay no cashiers, and you don't have a technician on site or anywhere near. So now only 2 of these machines are working. What are you gonna do? Mm-hmm. Now your shit's broken, so a technician can't come. So it's like, it would be so easy to have one on standby at the store to do like various things, or just pay people, bro. You got mad money. You got all the money. Pay motherfuckers. It's okay, you know. At least like people like, and like, I don't know. There's a lot of various issues when it comes to that type of shit, you know, because like everything runs off of like internet and yada yada bing bong. But like, a person could always grab your shit and fucking scan or do whatever, scan it or don't scan it, do some fucking physical math on that bitch. At the end of the day, we rely way too much on technologies, and we're not living real lives, and that's why we're all fucked up, and that's why people are tired of doing like the bullshit service jobs, because it's like people fucking suck, and like that's not what we're supposed to be doing, you know?
Right. Let's hear what Dr. Phil has to say about all of that. I'm sure he tackles it all during his speech here. Yeah, I forgot that's why I got into any of that, is I wanted to watch him at this Trump rally. And then I think we're done. I don't think we have much else to offer tonight. They love him. I mean, wow, what a guy, what a crowd. They are all about.
It's probably the most fucking chance he's ever got in his life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ain't nobody cheer like that for a minute.
Have you seen the Adam Ray Dr. Phil impression? The guy who dresses up like Dr. Phil and does the comedy show? Is that
the guy that came on his show dressed as him, or no? Is that a different dude?
He went on Dr. Phil dressed
as Dr. Phil. Yeah.
Maybe. When did that happen?
I don't know. It was like a while ago. I never really watched the show. I just know that it's something that happened. But like, it was a while ago when it happened. So it's like, you know.
I know
I'm
they
about to,
met. I think they they met at a comedy event. But that's him dressed as him. That's the two of them side by side.
Decently spot on, honestly.
I think it's really bad. I think like it's funny to watch. It's a fun show. Like so his comedy show concept is like him doing Dr. Phil with other comedians on like a panel where they can like roast whoever comes out. Like so like he'll have a troubled child on, and that's another like actor type fake improvised role, but then he'll have a guest comedian on there to like roast the troubled kid with him. So it's a fun show idea. It's just I think his impression sucks. Like doesn't sound anything
good.
like him. Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Fuck it. I don't know.
It's just funny to see him with like the makeup on. That's pretty much all it is. He does a really great Biden impression. Like he has a really great Joe Biden
He's
voice.
A little late for that.
Yeah, a little late.
Just a little late.
Anyways, that's kind of in the zeitgeist right now, the Adam Ray of it all. But this is, I think, way more important. Him at a Trump rally here.
Listen, I love you guys for caring enough about the United States of America to come out here tonight. Thank you so much for caring enough to come out here tonight.
But I think all this proves is that Oprah really doesn't own anybody anymore. Like all the chattel she had under her like iron grip.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's all gone. She lost all. But Oprah's fucking evil too, because she's friends with like all the bad people, you know? So it's like put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's all I'm saying. I never fucked Oprah high key.
I'm glad Dr. Phil broke free and ran to Trump. He ran to Trump land.
Oprah's probably there high key. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently she like disavowed him after this.
Yeah.
And then he went on to say he doesn't endorse Trump. It's like, yeah, fucking right. You dipshit. Why are you even here?
Why are you there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love this country. I do. I love this country. I stand up when our flag goes by. I put my hand over my heart when they play our national anthem. And I'm so proud to see so many people take time out of their day to come out here and stand up for this country.
Okay. And that's most of this, I think, is just like not saying anything. Can we find... Here we go. Most replayed.
Spin on what's supposedly news. And I said, damn, I'm tired of listening to all this media spin and everything. And without even looking up, she said, well, you are the media. Why don't you do something about it? She said, you got bigger ratings than the four of them combined. Why don't you do something about it? Well, as usual, she was right.
Oh, did you see that?
And
whoa.
What?
That's crazy.
In the back?
Yeah. Dream big again? Is that you?
You found me.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit. You found me. You saw me.
I don't know if we can do this show anymore. I was
trying to be on the low.
I thought I knew you. That's what you're rolling with?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Dream big
out
again.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
I'm just trying to help us. I did it for us.
Yeah.
I never meant to hurt you.
It's a big business card. If I've ever seen one.
That's why there's no
wonder they're running away from you.
phone.
And they're like, get away from me, you dirty Trump supporter. Piece of shit. Racist. What do I need your card for? I don't even have a fireplace anymore. Not that I need the starter log of your dumbass fucking
Oh my god.
merch.
He's like, I never wanted them goddamn Mexicans here, even though they.
I want to hear him say that. I'm looking for the part where he says that out loud. Which again,
Holy
like this is
shit.
like such a waste of time. It's like, why go and do this? He's just trying to. It's all with Dr. Phil.
he's trying to
It's
get
all about
fans.
himself. Yeah, it's all
Mhm.
self-serving.
He trying to get fans.
Yeah, wherever he can. I'm sure he's on hard times too.
Mhm.
Everyone is. And Biden's economy. Yeah, you'll catch me at a Trump rally. in the New
I'm
Year.
dying.
My uncle already goes to him, so like maybe I'll just hitch a ride and be like, "Hey, I would love to play. I'd love to play
with him.
at the next Trump rally that you're gonna be playing. I'd love
That.
if
Oh,
you
he
need
be
a
playing music.
Oh yeah,
there?
he plays music at the rallies. And shit.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I guess that's dope. Dope stuff.
President Trump. Did I ever? I showed you that song, right? It was a long time ago.
What?
It was his first. It was his first race. He wrote a song for Trump, and then he performed it at a rally
Your uncle
in Tennessee. Yeah.
What? That's bonkers. Damn. Roger's side be wildin'.
Maybe we'll go out to this song.
Auntie's side would never do this.
Here it is. Yep.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Your fucking face. Yeah, he played this at Trump rally. I don't know if I want to put it on screen. I don't want to say his name. I'm a little nervous.
As a move swept our nation that led to his inauguration.
It's fun stuff.
Said we'd build the wall.
Wow. I thought I showed you this. I could have sworn I did.
Nah, there's no way.
You would remember this? Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll put it up. Why not? It's on YouTube. You can find it. Go give it a like. It's Virgil Balmer. It's my uncle.
I think this is gonna get more views than our own fucking episode. Oh shit.
If you look, you'll see. Doing what's best for you and me.
President Trump. He's your President Trump. He's gonna save us
For the longest time, like my dad and I would just like sing this ironically to each other.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Like every time he would like come up on the radio or on the news or whatever, we would start singing. There's no doubt about it. Anyways, you don't have any family like that? They're just kind of doing their own thing.
I'd like to remind you that I'm a full-bred blackling. I know that I've done my research.
There's black people for Trump. Your dad in his biker gang, he's not a Trump supporter.
Honestly, I don't know. You know?
So okay.
He could be.
So yeah, you're one to talk.
He could be, and I just don't know. Oh,
don't count him out. Your dad's an independent thinker.
True. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm sure he's definitely not Trump crazy, but like he might have voted for him. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't think he's in that tax bracket that's getting tax cuts, so it wouldn't benefit him.
Nobody is. None of the idiots.
That's what I'm saying. Like only
that's what's headed their way. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like y'all aren't getting money.
Nothing is going to change for anybody who voted for him.
We're all going to be broke. Yeah, we're all gonna be broke forever.
Hey, but like, hey, egg on my face. If for some reason I run into a windfall next year, and it just keeps coming, like if I'm just like swimming in money, and that's my new problem is I have nowhere to put all my money that Trump gave me. All my new.
Oh boy, I mean, I'll hang with Trump, and we'll have him on the podcast. Yeah. We're gonna have him on the podcast anyway.
Oh, we will.
That'll be the new homie
before he dies. Yeah. Oh no, we will. Before we'll get him on him or Barron. Barron's gonna be a fan someday, so we have to prepare for that.
So like, I don't know.
Which means I think means we do need to start posting more on TikTok so that it does get to Barron somehow.
Yeah. I've been slacking, Nike. I'm gonna get back to it.
Yeah, I just don't have TikTok downloaded anymore. It's not worth using for me.
The only reason I have it downloaded is so I can post on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't let you post on the website. You have to use the app, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't know if I did this already on the show, but I want to close this out before we do advice and all that. I just want to close this out by saying the whole
your heads and hold your hands.
The whole restarted controversy from a couple weeks ago. I would just like to tell you, if you listen to the show and you're a fan of mine and you were offended when I called you a retard for voting for Trump, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I'm glad you took it to heart. I'm glad, because I could take this path of saying it was a joke. I didn't really mean it. It wasn't personal. No, it is personal, and I'm glad that you understood that.
Oh my God. I forgot you even said that. I forgot what you was talking about. I was like, the fuck is he talking about?
And I want you to know that there is a cure. This is like the one mental disability that there is a cure for, and it is not too late for you. Okay.
I love how you double down on that shit. That's what I'm talking about. We double down.
Yeah.
We double down.
So if I hear about this from anyone else for whatever reason, I'll refer to this clip here. You can clip me out of context saying, "Go fuck yourself." Lose my number, lose my fucking information. I don't want anything to do with you, right? Especially if you are going to take it personally, like I intended. But if you are going to take it that personally and you are going to get that butthurt about it, what more is there to say? Like, we're not friends.
We're not friends.
Bye bye.
I hope you die. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
so if I posted that, and I did, I think it went on Facebook at one point. And my uncle sees it, I don't get a message from him saying, "You're not my nephew anymore. I suck Trump's dick for a living. We are no longer related," right? That text doesn't come. That phone call never comes. We're still family. We still jam out together. We still go to shit together and see each other whenever we see each other. We're in different states. How convenient is that? We don't have to interact hardly ever. He gets to just read that and go and move on with his life, right? Yeah, just like he gets to post things about the unhinged woke mob, crooked left liberal libtards, all he wants. He gets to do that. And do I flood his inbox and tell him, go fuck yourself. You're no uncle of mine, right?
We're not doing that. We don't have time to do that.
It's because the people who take it personally are the people I want to take it personally. You are the true retards. You are the truly mentally disabled folk that was catered for, and everyone else gets to look at it. They can laugh and they can move on like a man, right? Like a real person, and not like some sort of baby monstrosity. Like a fucking radioactive baby creature.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
With an eating disorder. With like obese to no end. All right, that's it.
I fucking love it.
That's the last I'll say of that. And
that's all you
and I'll say, like, I'm not hearing things, but I know there's some people who will be too afraid to speak out, or who were in the moment, but who did have, like, I'm sure, harsh reservations about what I said, and I stand by it. If that's you, if it affected you, if it afflicted you, it was meant to, and I'm glad it
suffer.
did.
10 toes down on that shit, stepping on that shit, boy. I'm not moving, standing on business.
On business.
Business.
All right, get us out of here. We'll go on this one.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? First off,
I don't want to distract you. You get to see the timer now. You only have 3 minutes to go.
First off, I don't even know. I mean, look the song up if y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck it. It's kind of catchy, low key. You know, it's very interesting. You know, you could meet this guy one day. He could be your hero. I might send this to people. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
7 years
outside of
ago,
that-
a tribute to our 45th president,
shit.
Donald J. Trump, written and produced by James Hedden and Virgil Balmer.
Oh my God.
Any advice for
Beautiful.
Dr. Phil or the kids who were in his demented rehab
Fucking
facility?
Holy shit, bruh. Isn't that basically like Holes? Like, can they even do shit like that anymore? You saw Holes, right? With Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, it's exactly
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, and it wasn't like
Holy shit.
it wasn't quite like that where they're getting taken out to the desert and shit, but like they're just on this ranch and their parents, are sending them there. So
Fuck, bro. I bet parents probably just want to get rid of their kids anyway, and like whatever reason they.
if you're rich enough,
have,
yeah.
like, yeah.
Or if you see it on what you think is a credible show, like Dr. Phil, then you're like, hey, it can't be that bad if it's on TV. And then come to find out the kids are all trying to like slit their wrists and drink bleach because of how bad it, and they're getting sexually assaulted by the staff members.
Yeah.
It's a fun
that's
song
not
though.
good.
It is a fun song. Any advice for who else? Oh, Mike Tyson. Any words of wisdom from Mike or Jake?
I don't know, manage your money better, bro. You out here taking bribes to lose the fucking
Words to
retard.
live by. That'll go in the book with the other quotes.
I mean,
Manage your
I'm
money
broke,
better.
but like I'm still getting by. Like I'm not fucking mad because I heard he was like 25 million in debt, and I don't know how you get that in debt. Maybe it's hospital bills. I don't know. I don't know the situation, but I'm like, I don't know, bro. G, you know, that's just a lot. That's bonkers. Bonkers. How come Jake didn't pay him 30 million if he's 25 million in debt? That's the thing that I don't like.
That's
But
kind of
that's just
crazy.
me.
Like, this couldn't even cover his total debt. That's
I
pretty
know.
wild.
Fucking bullshit.
That's America, though. Not in
That
Trump's
shit, fool.
America. That'll all change.
Nah, never.
Trump would have gotten
Yeah,
Mike 50 million for losing.
This only happened because Biden's still our president. If Trump was our president currently, if he already was in office at this very moment, then that fight would have been completely different, and Jake would have been sent to the shadow realm within like 5 seconds. You know, he'd have fucking Little Mac his ass. Ah, boy, with the fucking then I'm flying like fucking paper airplane.
All
It
right.
would've been wonderful.
Well, I think that's it, folks. Thank you for watching, listening, as always. Our brighter days ahead, I swear.
Maybe.
To restart this a little bit, but we'll miss
fucking
you.
love it.
We're here for you. Whatever you need, listen to us, and we'll set you straight. We'll set you on the right track. Whatever you're going through, this is better than any rehab center or ranch as far as self-help goes.
We're gonna start sending people to ranch. We're just gonna start kidnapping people and send them.
We
to
need
ranches.
we need to find a work camp
Yeah.
that can sponsor us to send people to.
Yes. Oh shit. The L&C work camp.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace out. Come see us. Dream big. Cheers, comedy. What more do you need?
What more do you need? Nothing. That's it. We're
Ta-ta
giving you
for
everything
now.
that you need.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. I can't even do it right. Finger. Beautiful.